Hey guys, it's Arjuna again, and this time I'm going to be showing you how to make tarps and custom flags. We're going to go ahead and start with tarps. So for tarps, you can choose a couple of these tools up here to kind of start the design and shape you wanted the tarp. You can do an ellipse, or just a square or rectangle, or you can kind of design your own with the closed polygon tool and shape whatever you want really. You can drag or you can just do points. And there, then you got your kind of some forms that you can use that are essentially going to be your tarp. Then what you want to do to all of these tarps is go to properties and make sure again that you hit in the fill box. You want to make sure that it's checked. You can give them different colors if you want, but the colors only show up in 2D and in the Field Artist 2 3D mode. So make sure you have all of those colors set and that you're set on fill. Next thing you want to do is add a picture to it because all the pictures or all the tarps will look a lot better with pictures in them. So I'm going to just select some pictures for each one of these. And then for this one, add one more picture. We'll be all set. Before I show you the 3D mode of those, I'm going to add a cast form or a cast here just to show you that the cast will still appear above the tarps. So this tool was made specifically, or that fill-in box was basically made specifically to make tarps, and that's why it's here. So the cast will always be on top of the tarps. So you go ahead and look in your Field Artist 2 3D mode, and we got our designs here on the field. And then if you go into the TrueView mode, the pictures show up, and the designs are how we made them. And then we got our own little tarps, and it's pretty much that simple. One thing you'll want to do though is make sure in the props properties at the top you'll see kind of the steps, how long you want the prop to last. Make sure you do it as long as your show is. We'll just say the show is 3,000 counts. And then as you click forward with the T button, that prop's now there. I see at the bottom I've got different counts here, and the other props disappeared because I haven't set them yet. But this one will be here for 3,000 counts. But anyway, that's our tarps, and then you'll be all set. Alright, and now I'm going to show you guys how to do custom flags. You're going to want to start in the View tab and go to Draw, Uniforms, or Equipment. And real quick, I just want to mention something about Bounds Guide. Again, Bounds Guide is the dotted line that kind of surrounds the proper uniform that you're making. And you want the Bounds Guide to represent or be basically person side or person size. Because then that way the 3D mode knows where to put the prop or the flag that you're making, and it knows basically how to calculate how big the prop or how big the flag is going to be. So for example, if I make this square here, and we'll give it a, a pole as well, represent a flag, you're going to want to put this flag where you want it to be in relationship to where a person's going to be. So that way, again, when it does the 3D mode, the 3D knows where to put the actual flag. We normally want to center it when we're making a new flag, but if you want to be creative sometimes or just do something different, you can put the flag, say, way up here, and then when you do the animation, the flag will actually show this far away from the person. So you can have flying flags that don't touch people. Absolutely. But let's go ahead and do new. And we're going to go ahead and make our own custom flag. I'm going to start with this square here. I'm going to make sure that it's a closed polygon. I'm going to change the color to this blue. And I'm also going to add a picture. We'll make it this red-black picture. And select OK. So now we can manipulate this form here, this design, into whatever we want. One thing that's cool is you can actually add in as many of these designs as you want to make it, and just connect them by yourselves, and they'll all show up. So you can have as as elaborate of a flag as you want. So I'm kind of just playing around here and thinking of a design. Alright, that'll do it. So let's just say that is the design for our flag. I have no idea why you would want that to be your flag, but for some reason that's what you want. Last thing you need to do is just add a little pole to make sure that's where the flag connects to a pole. You can make the pole as thick as you want. I normally just use a rectangle. And then just move it up or whatever. And then you're all set. So that will basically be your flag. Last thing you have to do is adjust the bounds guide. And remember, you're wanting to make this as big as an actual person is, so that it knows how big to make your flag. So if your person's this big, then you know your flag is going to be a little bit taller than them, and it's going to come out this far. And then from there, you just hit save. Or, well, you want to name it first. Let's go ahead and name this flag 99. Do not check the prop box here, otherwise it's going to turn your flag into a prop, and that's not what we're looking for. So just make it a regular old flag and then hit save. And there it is, it shows right up. So now all we have to do is assign that flag to our cast members. But actually, wait, right before we do that, we do have to assign the custom flag into a TrueView flag. So we do want to go to options and go to TrueView options. Flag designer. And then this is where you get to choose basically all your flags for your animation. So we're going to start with, we'll do a flag 3. We'll change it. And we'll go to custom here. And we'll choose flag 99. As you can see, our weird design of a flag shows up here. And it's got the pictures on it that we did as well. After that, just select OK. So now we know it's flag 3 when we actually assign the flag to a person. So now we're going to do that and hit enter after you selected the people. And we're looking for TrueView equipment, which we just assigned to flag 3. And select OK. You'll notice that that flag doesn't show up here because we didn't assign it to a regular viewing, we assigned it to TrueView mode. So when we go to TrueView mode, there's our flags. And you can zoom in, you can see the design. We didn't make them too big, I guess, so they don't show up as well when you go far away. Again, you can also make the flags spin and do whatever you want by selecting the cast member and hitting the A key. So let's go ahead and select these cast members, hit A. We'll make them do a toss for 8 counts. We want it to spin 2 times and go 11 feet in the air. You can do as high, however high you want. You can have it spin left or right, and then you can just hit OK. So now they should do a nice spin here and hit play. And there they go. They did their toss. Show you again. And you have your weird design of a flag here, but again, it can be whatever design you want. You can be as creative as you want. Again, you'll notice that those other props disappeared because I never assigned them to make them last longer than 0 counts. So they're going to be there just for that long. However, that middle prop I have staying there for 3,000 counts. And then there you have it. That's how you make custom flags in Tarps. If you get real creative, you can do lots of interesting things kind of for your field. For one of my shows, I had basically a castle on the field or a castle gate, and I wanted the castle gates to have flags above them. So again, I adjusted the bounds guide to a certain, to a height as a person would be, and then put the flag way above them because the prop is way up here. I also made some interesting prop designs. This is basically the prop that I made, a castle gate or some perimeters of the castle wall. And then I assigned them to people. This is what it looks like in the old Field Artist 2 view. And then this is what it looks like in TrueView. As you can see, those flags that I made show up this high because I made them a lot higher than the cast members in the bounds guide. I've also made a tarp here to kind of represent our bridge for the castle. And we've got our castle walls using just the backdrop tool, or how I showed you how to use backdrops. And I just added pictures to everything, and it makes it look pretty interesting. And there you have it. Again, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. You can email me again at arjunadrill@hotmail.com or leave comments in the sections below. Thanks for viewing.